The footage from October 9th, 2020 shows Pooh Shiesty and his crew pulling up to a parking lot in a flashy McLaren. They hop out and start talking to two other dudes, and things suddenly go south.
"11 rappers who shot ops on live."
One rapper had to shoot down an op in a Walmart, while another pulled on his op with his whole crew. These are rappers who shot ops on camera. Lil Loaded is a rapper from Texas who blew up fast. His music was gaining traction on the internet with people vibing to his flow, but sadly things took a turn for the worse. In October 2022, his brother got smoked by a rival gang, and this hit Lil Loaded hard. So when someone dropped their location, Loaded took matters into his own hands. He pulled up on him with his crew, armed and ready. Security cameras caught the whole thing.
Terrifying moments when bullets soar through the air outside an apartment complex in Portsmouth, and the shootout is all caught on camera.
Something out of an action movie. A group of people with some serious firepower taking aim at a person across an apartment complex parking lot. But it's not out of a movie. It's surveillance video from the Harbor Square Apartments in Portsmouth.
They came looking for, I guess, some residents that stayed out here, and gunshots were fired into the apartment and everything where they was at. Fortunately, no one.
Lil Loaded didn't outright say what happened for obvious reasons, but he hinted at it in an interview with Vlad TV.
I'm 15, my big brother got killed.
Bro, how can you be a street dude and also like how can you be in the streets and also be an entertainer at the same time? I know that gotta be difficult, bro. Like, I feel like you have to be one, because especially if it's people like relying on you, bro. I couldn't imagine being on a full-fledged shootout unless somebody shot at me first. You know what I'm saying? But it's being a rapper. I don't know if he was making that type of money or nothing, but I know that just got to be difficult for anybody to step away from the streets when you're making that type of money. Like, I could have sworn like money was the goal, but you would see people that's making tens of millions of dollars and they stealing and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Do you know what the situation was?
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
do you remember getting that call?
Yeah.
How'd you feel when you got that phone call?
Really, I thought they was gonna tell me my mama had died. Like, cause my mama was stressing. I wasn't even in Dallas. I was like in Arizona and California, cause things were, I was getting in the streets, and my mama, she was trying to, help me out. But when I got the call, I wasn't even in Texas. So it messed with me, cause I know, like, if I was there, it probably could have been something different.
Right.
Did they ever find the guys that killed him?
I don't know.
Okay, but nobody got arrested, no one got convicted, nothing. Did that bother you?
His smirk on his face. That smirk is evil. Look at
it. Just didn't.
But even though Loaded got his revenge, everything else in his life piled up on him. From accidentally smoking his own friend to losing his brother to lawsuits. It all got too heavy to carry, and sadly on May 31st, Lil Loaded ended his own life with a self-inflicted gunshot. Up next, we have DaBaby, who made a name for—
Hey, man, I know there was a lot on him, bro. I just see it in his eyes, man. It's crazy though, man. R.I.P. him.
For himself from the amount of face-offs he's gotten out of alive. DaBaby ain't no stranger to struggle. He was born and raised in the streets, and he knows you gotta stay on your toes to make it out with your life. In 2018, DaBaby was shopping at a Walmart with his baby mama and daughter when two ops pulled up on him. Things got heated with DaBaby taking action.
He smoked one of them, I remember that. Dang. In Walmart, but I think this happened in the parking lot. No, they start shooting. Dang.
DaBaby only faced a misdemeanor and the other guy lost his life. He claimed it was self-defense, and
Had to be in self-defense because Buddy had a gun on him the whole time. He drew first. You can't pull no gun out on nobody. DaBaby knew what he was doing. One thing I know about DaBaby, though, you know, he don't be playing, man. He be on his P's and Q's with everything.
They were reaching into their pockets, so he had to do what he had to do. But that wasn't the first time he had to be quick on his feet.
Dang.
This other time, 6 guys broke into his crib. But DaBaby wasn't about to let that happen, so he grabbed a gun and got into a 6v1 shootout.
Dang.
He talked about it again on Vlad TV.
I see all the niggas. Oh, I still wasn't expecting that. You know what I mean? Like, I see like 5, 6 niggas. They the closest one to me. He just as close as you. You know what I mean? But he coming towards me, and I'm turning the corner. Pop it. Bang. And them niggas. They shooting back.
Oh, did they start shooting back?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah, nigga. I bet like 5 times.
Did you get hit?
Nah, hell no. Hell nah.
Your baby Jesus.
I told you, James Bond. Hey, I told you, James Bond. I turn the corner. Bang. Oh, shit. They start boom, boom. I swing back around. The corner. And I like the way it is, like, the way the crib is. I told you, you can go up some stairs through the back and go out the garage. I swing around the corner and got go up the steps around the garage. I hit the button to see, like,
Oh, so you actually start chasing them?
Nah, hell nah. Don't build that on me. I ain't chasing.
Okay.
Hey,
Hate him or love him, you know one
I'm
thing.
finna say that boy DaBaby is smart, man. Just imagine breaking into somebody trying to pull a home invasion on them in their own crib, but you don't even know they way around the crib. Of course he finna. Boy, I would have been in that mug like James Bond. He was telling like a Soldier Boy story, but it did seem like this situation to me personally, DaBaby was on some type of stuff like he felt macho. I remember that, and he talked about like how he had a very humbling experience throughout his career where he just chill out with a lot of things. He said there was a lot of stuff going on. He was hot-headed. He was just above himself. And he had a very big humbling experience, and that takes a grown man to realize that and admit their wrongs in life and move forward, though. But yeah, that situation, hey, somebody draw on you first, you have your entire right to pull on them and fire.
Things for sure DaBaby ain't never caught lacking. But the same can't be said for the next rapper, who thought he had the upper hand with his ops. Bankroll Fresh was an up-and-coming rapper from Atlanta. His career was taking off, collaborating with heavyweights like Jeezy on the platinum-selling banger All There. Bankroll Fresh was undeniably the next big thing, but sadly his career was cut short. In 2016, the rising star was involved in a shootout outside a studio. His op and childhood friend, Plug G, was also there. Things got heated between the two groups, and suddenly everybody stands guns drawn.
I wonder if they end up telling the backstory on what happened. They said Bankroll Freddie had the backpack by the door or something like that. I don't know. I could be wrong. I could just be talking.
Plug G survives the shootout, but the same can't be said for Bankroll Fresh, who ended up getting hit and lost his life at just the age of 28. And since both parties shot at each other, his death was ruled as self-defense. This brings us to our next rapper, who ended up being luckier and
Pooh
made it out
Shiesty,
with his
man.
life. Florida rapper Pooh Shiesty, barely 21, had been blowing up in the news for all the wrong reasons. Dude's
If
allegedly
I'm not mistaken, that's what he in jail for now.
involved in multiple shootings and robberies, and one incident got caught on CCTV. The footage from October
Yeah, it was a deal gone wrong.
9th, 2020 shows Pooh Shiesty and his crew pulling up to a parking lot in a flashy
They're supposed to be
McLaren.
doing a deal.
They hop out and start talking to 2 other dudes, and things suddenly go south. Shiesty didn't stay on the streets for long. After the October 2020 shootout, the feds slapped him with charges for armed robbery, assault, and theft, all connected to that shootout with the McLaren. He managed to get out after coughing up $30,000. And up next, we have rapper Lil Mexico, who managed to get the drop on his ops, who came looking for some smoke. Lil Mexico's always known for being ready to clap back at his ops, verbally and physically. In 2021, some of them tried to break into his crib, but they didn't realize who they were messing with. Lil Mexico realized something was off inside his house and bolted out with his AK, but they weren't man enough to go one-on-one with Lil Mexico and ran. He chased him out, letting
being somebody in a situation like this, bro, you gotta be on your toes at all times, man.
A couple of shots off in the air, and the ops returned fire as well.
Would have blew the door through. With a pow through the door. Don't run now. Oh, yeah, it's over now. There's two of them? Okay, it's two. Okay, it is two of them. It's two of them. He blasted that.
Now, the rapper didn't have a scratch on him, but the jury's still out on whether the ops got hit. The footage went viral, getting reposted everywhere, racking up millions of views. The exposure put his music on the map, adding to Lil Mexico's street cred. Now, any op rolling on him looking for smoke, best believe they're gonna get it. But not every rapper has the guts to back up what they say, and sometimes, even though they try, they end up lacking. Rapper Honcho DaVro from Alabama was beefing on IG Live with his ops.
This from the last
This guy
video,
was talking
man.
smack and letting off jabs, but he sees his op cruising around the block and instantly puts the phone down and starts throwing shots.
What the f*** you going live about me for? You mad 'cause I said you ain't gang? You ain't gang if you ain't hanging around me and standing in Ray Ray and Kendrick way. Oh, mom. I own that through the whole plan, so I'ma dump that out. Dang, gun got bigger than you. Man, I don't get no twerk this hoe. On God, I'ma twerk this hoe. On my mama, I'ma twerk this hoe. On God. I ain't got no shit. Since these play hard on my mama, I go everywhere by myself, nigga. On God. I ain't beef with none of y'all. On Facebook, I ain't beef with no. On Facebook, I ain't beef with no. I ain't beefing with the north side because of these no. I ain't beefing with love because of these no more.
I wonder he's talking about his own folks though. I think some of his own peoples. Dang.
After they leave, he goes back on live and asks them to spin back so he can smoke them for good. That might have not been the smartest thing to do if you just wanted to look tough for your audience. Because a few minutes later, his ops do spin back, and another shootout goes on. DaVro runs back into the house to save himself, still talking smack on live, but with lesser confidence.
Y'all spin back through, shooting back at everybody. I'm shooting back at everybody, spin back through.
Man. This story from the inside, y'all.
This next rapper isn't one to run from ops. He's
crazy thing is, I think like a little bit after that live video, they actually found him in like a river or something like that, man. It was crazy. I think they end up sliding back again on him twice and he ended up shooting again. And then they end up, you know what I'm saying, they end up taking his life. Somebody did. I don't know if they knew if it was his own people, because in the live, it sounded like he was talking about his own folks. I'm gonna have to re-react to that video because I know y'all remember it. But yeah, do end up losing his life. And they found him in a river or something like that.
Stood his ground and smoked him when they pulled up. Snap Dogg came from the harsh streets of Detroit, where you could lose your life at any time you step out of your house. And just from looking at his brick collection, you can tell he's always carrying something on him.
Just talking about snatching wood. Shit. Hey, think twice. Think twice. We riding with this bitch. Out. You feel me? Bro got that on it. Yeah. You know? Yeah. A new addition, look. A new addition to the family. You know? And we got another new addition to the family. You know? Yeah. Yeah.
During a late night
Dang.
live stream with his crew, it got heated with ops off screen. Things escalated between the rapper and his ops until the straps started peeking out. Snap Dogg and his crew weren't feeling the disrespect, so they took out their straps and emptied clips.
Dang.
That way, tell him. Dog just stuck his head in. Yeah, nigga. Home gang. Home gang.
Dang.
You know how we coming.
Ain't Detroit and Chicago like right next to each other? You know what I'm saying? It's like across a bridge or something. Like ain't that right?
Ain't gonna do shit. Gonna do shit, nigga. Period. Who this? Bitch gonna get oh. Man, you talking no shit? Yeah, a whole lot of gangs. We ain't gonna play with nobody out here, nigga. We ain't gonna play with nobody out here, nigga. We ain't gonna play with nobody out here, nigga. Real, nigga. You already know. Oh, snap. What's happening?
Dang. Dang.
This ain't the only time Snap
Dang.
caught an op lacking. He was out cruising with his crew one time when he spotted this op, and he was feeling a little
live, too.
merciful, so he only shot at him with a paintball
This is on live.
gun.
Oh, he ain't come out yet. He is coming out. He put on the car. Talking. He thought that was real good. No, I ain't
Dang.
Our next rapper, though, wasn't merciful at all. He took out
Dang.
one of the most feared rappers in Chicago, King Von. King
He
Von was
wasn't allegedly he wasn't even one that took out King Von. They said the cop was the one that actually shot him with the fatal, but I think King Lil Tim shot him in the leg or something like that. And then the officer finished Von off with his shots. And they said, like, I guess Lil Tim gun jammed up a couple times. He tried to kill him, but he didn't. The officer shot them, shot him, shot somebody else from OTF, and that's who killed him. So yeah, I guess it just ended up being. But yeah, that's what the autopsy revealed.
was Chicago's based rapper on the rise. His music showed the rough life he lived on the streets of Chirac, but he didn't just rap about it. He embodied it. Von was deadly, with or
I'm gonna be honest. If that cop wasn't there to shoot at them, and Von probably would have been in jail right now because he would have did everything he could do to get back at Lil Tim. He would have took out everybody.
without a strap, and his ops knew it. In comes Lil Tim, a rapper belonging to Von's rival gang, and the one he should have been on the lookout for. In November 2020, Lil Tim and King Von got into this verbal spat at the hookah lounge in downtown Atlanta. The argument gets heated with Von being the one to light the fuse, and then boom.
Dang, yeah.
Lil Tim got slapped with those murder charges, but was later released in March 2021 after posting a $100,000 bond. It was ruled self-defense and the charges were dropped. Our next rapper didn't just shoot an op. He did it with that dude's own gun. Rapping and showing off gangsta life is pretty easy in your music videos, but when it comes to being able to back it up, a lot of rappers fall flat on their faces. But unlike these fake gangsta rappers, Black Boy Juice actually has the street cred to back it up. During a live stream, his ops pulled up on him strapped and ready, but Juice was no rookie when it came to keeping that heat on him.
Dang!
Yeah, what y'all got going on?
Up all that.
Oh! Dang!
This guy goes John Wick, smoking him with his own gun, and later even flexing about it in a song called Critical. Some people say it was staged, but it doesn't matter. Black Boy Juice earned himself some respect.
I'm gonna say he earned himself some respect, but what article? That's some good promotion. If that is fake, that's some great promotion. Cause dang, it got me. But if that was real, then what a news article at, man? I ain't hating on it. You know, you getting this, It's smart marketing, my boy. At the end of the day, it don't matter what nobody think. As long as you getting your money, that's all that matter.
Keyani Camilla Hicks, better known as Keyani, is an up-and-coming rapper from Florida. And recently, she's also been going viral for all the wrong reasons. On October 9th, 2023, Keyani and her manager are firing jabs back and forth. Eventually, things get physically violent. Another man helps the manager out, shoving Keyani to the ground. The manager and his friend turned around, opting from fighting Keyani anymore, but she wasn't about to let that go.
I wonder did they get her, how long she in jail for? If they ruled her for self-defense, then that's crazy.
The manager later died in the hospital from his injuries, and Keyani got slapped with murder charges. But her lawyer claimed self-defense, saying she feared for her life. Some of her fans set up a GoFundMe page telling everybody that those two men had a history of beefing with her. Up next, we have Blueface, who also took matters into his own hands. Blueface is a rapper.
I just knew how she walked dude down. They was gonna give her some time, man. But that's tough, man. I don't wish jail on nobody. So, hey, she got out of the situation, man.
With a unique offbeat flow, and he's known for his links in the street. So when someone tries to clown him, he ain't about to take the disrespect. Back in October, Blueface was caught on camera pumping a clip into a white truck. The man in that truck had some problems with Blueface's crew earlier that night at the club. Allegedly, he was clowning on him, and they didn't find the jokes funny. So the dude runs to get inside his car, and Blueface and the crew think he might be getting a gun, so they smoke him before they can get smoked. The incident put Blueface in hot water. He got hit with some heavy charges for trying to shoot someone and shooting into a vehicle. Despite the drama, his baby mama, Krishan Rock, vouches for his innocence like it means something. Blueface is pretty chill about things though. This is him walking into the police station.
I know y'all remember that basketball game I did with Blueface, man. It was me and him versus his team versus my team, man. Y'all gotta go check that out. It actually was cool, man. He cool people in real life. Dude ain't no stuck up Hollywood, nothing. Dude, like he cool in real life, no cap. Dude, genuine, man.
Handling some
yeah, I put it on my YouTube as well.
Military issues, man. I feel you on the other side. Only a real player will go to jail looking like he's finna go to the Himalayas. Yeah, good luck, man.
Yeah, man, that seems like that's everybody, bro. I don't know if they left out anybody or not, man, but like I asked y'all, man, how would y'all be if y'all was famous? Would you not put yourself in situations if you got this type of money to not have to defend yourself? But, you know, God willing, majority of these people were able to see the next day and get off on self-defense. And some of them, unfortunately, wasn't able to. That's life, man. You know, y'all let me know your honest thoughts and opinions on this down below. And until then, man, I'll see you all tomorrow, man. Let's get it. Let's go.